What's up, everybody? This is your guy. I'm just a simple man, and my name is Noah Foster. Welcome to this first ever 205 Live group predictions video. With me tonight is my 205 Live cohort. First off, you know him. He's a holiday. He's the family man, and he is the current Team Indie DQ champion, Mr. Christopher Mace. Chris, how are you, sir?
Going good.
All right, simple enough. And with us, or at least, literally with me and Chris the first time ever, he has been a huge, dedicated follower and believer in Cruiserweight Wrestling and hashtag 205 Matters. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome aboard Bullet Club Zone. I'm kidding. Good brother up above, Mr. Christopher Willis. Chris, how are you?
I'm doing good, Noah. Thank you for having me, man. I can't wait for these preview and predictions for WWE Blood Money.
Yes, absolutely. Taking place from
Country Redacted.
I digress. All right. So we got 8 matches here, and then, or is it 9? Fuck it. We got a bunch of matches here and a 50-minute over-the-top Battle Royale. So let's get this shit over with and then talk about some real stuff to promote. So first off, we got our first match here, the Lucha House Party versus Lars Sullivan. Gee, what could possibly happen here? 3-on-1 handicap match, the Lucha House Party. Basically been jobbed out to Lars Sullivan now on Monday Night Raw on numerous occasions and even Money in the Bank. So, good brother Christopher Lewis, I will start with you. Who do you see winning, Lars or LHP?
Well, I don't see the Lucha House Party winning this match, so Lars Sullivan is going to take the victory less than 5 minutes.
Wow, that's bold. I think you're being generous. Chris Mace, what about you?
Oh, Lars Sullivan's going to win. I don't like the fact how they're doing the Lucha House Party because they're on 205 Live, where 205 Live does matter, but
Right.
Lars Sullivan's going to win this easily.
So there you go, folks. And just so you all know, the only reason I'm doing this is because Aaron Rokov, respect to you, I'm coming back for my title. And, hey, my 205 Live brothers, they're here to make things fun, so appreciate you both. But as far as my prediction goes, I gotta agree, okay? Lars Sullivan's supposed to be Vince McMahon's next big giant, Snitsky 2.0, since Braun Strowman failed, apparently. So I'm going with Lars as well. And you said 5 minutes? You know what? Heck, there's going to be people walking around. There's going to be dignitaries sitting front row, the people on their cell phones. Maybe they'll give them more of that. I'll say 7. But Lars Sullivan, all the way. All right, next up, we have Braun Strowman, speaking of which, versus Lashley. Bobby Lashley. I will say this. It feels much weaker in him now without Leo Rush. All the best to Leo Rush. And I feel like Braun Strowman, I'm just going to say it right now, Braun Strowman needs to pick up the win here if there's any credibility left to him, unless he's the next big show for /WrestleMania filler. Chris Mace, let's start with you. Who's winning this one, Bobby Lashley or Braun Strowman?
Monster Among Men needs it more, so he's going to pick up the victory. Lashley could take a loss and still be fine. He's still credible as a challenger for the world title at any time, so Strowman needs to win it.
Okay, fair enough. Good brother Chris, what about you?
I'm going to go with Braun Strowman.
All right.
I know Sydney G does not like Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
So, Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman.
Okay, so we're all going against the almighty Lashley, despite the whole powder and face thing from Monday night during the arm wrestling contest. Yeah, arm wrestling contest. Nobody saw anything going wrong during that, right? At least it didn't have broken glass on each end.
I guess that was a piss break.
Yep.
Among many, I'm sure. All right. Excuse me for a moment. Why the fuck do you call this guy best in the world? Complete bullshit. But Kobe should be melted in the fiery pit of Hades. God.
Do you feel better now?
A little bit, thank you. Okay,
All right.
Next match, Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon. Roman Reigns, simple as that. Good brother Chris, what about you?
Well, I guess I gotta put a little humor just like you did. Vince, I really do care about Roman Reigns, but I really want to pick Shane McMahon. Oh, Kevin Dunn, it's okay. my son Shane will still love you regardless. Are you sure about that? Are you sure? Oh, Kevin Dunn, Shane McMahon doesn't need this win because I really need my son for the ratings to help Raw and SmackDown. Well, you know what, Vince? I'll take Roman Reigns.
All right.
Yeah.
Good meeting. And bravo, by the way, bravo. You should really take advantage. You would make Saturday Night Live great again.
Oh, damn.
Oh, mad respect. Folks, if you haven't figured it out by now, this is going to be the most humor you're going to get from sports entertainment in a while. Take it as you will. Anyway, Chris Mace, what about you? Roman or Shane?
Oh, Roman should easily win this match. Eggman's just pretty much a joke at this point. He beat The Miz twice, which is by fluke. So we're going in storyline. Reigns should easily beat him as long as you don't have like 20 people try to beat him up or something.
Well, let's see. He already got the B team. He already got the Revival. He already got Drew McIntyre. He possibly could get Bobby Lashley. Who else could join the
Elias.
flock? Oh, that's right. I forgot. Elias. Current 24/7. Oh, no, wait. He lost it. No, wait. He wanted to get. Oh, no, wait. He lost it again. You get the idea. Okay. Yeah. Good point. All right.
Big dog.
Oh, yes. I'm sure Michael Cole is just ready to piss his pants to say that again. All right. Next match. Oh, title match. Too bad. Pointless. Intercontinental Championship. It is Andrade Cien. Yes, I respect the man by his full name. Fuck you, Vince, and your short name, nostalgia / memory loss. Versus the Demon, Finn Balor. Okay, do I really need to say anything else? I feel like we could just all say it on the same time, but I'm not going to do that because that'd be too simple. Beyond simple. It's the Demon. You really think, and the fact that Finn Balor almost forgets how to do the Demon, you really think he's going to let the Demon lose here? I'm surprised the Demon isn't banned in Saudi Arabia with anything else, but I'm not getting into controversy like that. I don't work for CNN. Good brother Chris, who do you see winning, the Demon Finn Balor or Andrade?
I'm going to go with the Demon Finn Balor to retain his mid-card title that really no one really cares about. So,
yep, sad but true. And Chris, what about you?
Oh, it's going to be the Demon, Finn Balor. There's no way I see him losing. He's only lost once at the Desert Demon. That was on NXT. He only did it once. He's not going to lose it to Andrade Cien. As talented as that man is, he's not going to lose the Intercontinental title right now.
great memory.
Yeah, and to think, that was probably the last great match that the Demon Finn Balor had. And another man that's not even on this card. Oh, wait, he might be in the Battle Royale. But I digress. Yep. All right, next up, we have Flavor of the Month here, or Short Run. I don't know. You know what? Record scratch that. WWE Championship, Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler. So Dolph Ziggler, he's made a hiatus after being taken off TV from Drew McIntyre. When we thought at one point he wasn't even retired, and he changed his Twitter handle to his real name. Then you got Kofi Kingston, who basically took the Mustafa Ali spot and basically became WWE champion as they tried to recreate the same magic with him that they did with Daniel Bryan back at WrestleMania 30. The New Day is the freaking WWE champion here, a Vince-made product, okay? So unless some weird, miraculous thing happens that Dolph Ziggler becomes champ, and I got a controversial theory to that, but I'll talk about that after I get y'all's thoughts. I'm just going to say this. I believe Kofi's going to retain 99%. So, Chris Mace, what about you? Kofi Kingston or Dolph Ziggler?
I'm going to go with Kofi Kingston, but also agree with what Aaron made a good point on Monday night. I could see Lesnar swerving everybody with this Seth Rollins thing with the Universal title and him cashing in on Kofi Kingston.
All right. And good brother Chris, what about you?
I'm surprised Dolph Ziggler still has a job with WWE. Kofi.
Yeah. So going back to what you said, yeah, I mean, considering what we're going to talk about in a moment, yeah, he still is, Mr. Boombox or whatever, and still has the briefcase. He didn't cash it in technically, but he said Friday. Too bad this isn't a monster truck rally. But anyway, my other theory is this, because Vince loves retcons, and we all know continuality is a thing lost in the main roster. They love to repeat stuff. Who's been written off TV? Injured. Big E, who used to
Mm-hmm.
be the silent death killer bodyguard for a certain former Mr. Money in the Bank World Heavyweight Champion. Big E under Dolph Ziggler. What if, by some wild premonition, by a 1% chance, Big E comes out and costs Kofi the title and Dolph becomes champion? Could that actually happen, or am I just really going way out of the box here, beyond what WWE is now? I'm just saying. But yeah, bottom line, I believe Kofi Kingston, 99% is going to retain the title. Simple as that. But
It's
you know
possible.
what? You all take that with a pinch of salt, a huge pinch of salt, and consider that thought happening. If not here, guess what, folks? 2 more Philip pay-per-views, Extreme Rules and Stomping Grounds. Both of which are going to suck as well. But I digress. Yeah, hashtag triggered. I am the uncensored Superman tonight. Deal with it. I dare you to thumbs me down. Hey, I would be embarrassed if you didn't. Anyway, next match. Speaking of which, Brock Lesnar, Universal Championship match. Seth Rollins, the Beast Slayer, as his Titantron still says, versus, he's the former Joe Measure of Monday Night Raw. He's the freaking guy that beat Kurt Angle in his retirement match. He's got more accolades than people's got fingers. He believes he should be president of the United States, probably. He is the one and only dumpster fire, freaking Baron Corbin. Good brother Chris, who do you got?
I got Seth Rollins retaining, and I have a strong feeling Brock Lesnar's going to cash it in on Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's
one of the
looking
most songs ever, but one of the most catchy too. Then again,
Sorry.
I think maybe was
Sorry.
probably
The comment section is going to be like, oh my God, don't ever sing ever again. Got it. I got you.
Yeah, don't worry. We will promise that. No, there's another Blood Money show. Expect worse than this.
Oh.
Good brother Chris. Thank you for that. Chris Mace, who do you got?
Seth Rollins going to retain, but like I said, I don't think Lesnar's cashing in on Rollins. I think he's going to swerve everybody and cash in on Kofi. So I'm sticking with.
All right. Well, like I said, I believe that Brock Lesnar is built, made, trademarked for Raw. I believe Vince wants him to be part of Raw and keep that red title, despite the fact he threw it at Vince's face at WrestleMania 34. And I don't think it was Vince saying, hey, I'm pretty sure it was somebody else backstage. But other than that,
You got to bring back the ratings.
We have to focus on this match, right? So, Seth freaking Rollins is going to retain. If the cash-in happens, it is what it is. I still get the point. Bottom line, Baron Corbin, he's not becoming Universal Champion. Highly unlikely in all likelihood. Simple as that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they do it again at Extreme Rules with these 2 men in a tables match or something. Yeah, I know. Bad idea. Book me, man. All right. Next up, let's go to the nostalgia part of this card. Triple H versus Randy Orton. I mean, what needs to be said here? This goes all the way back to Evolution. And these guys, they literally picked it up during the year WrestleMania 25 when Randy Orton was full-on psycho, punting everybody in the McMahon family, and literally kissing Triple H's wife when he was handcuffed to the rope, to the point Triple H went to his house, invaded, threw him through a window, back when Raw was actually entertaining and watching. So, Chris Mace, I'll go with you on this one. Who's winning, Triple H or Randy Orton?
You know what? I'm going to go on a limb here. I'm going to go Orton. And the reason I say that is that I like how they've been building up where it's just been the Triple H show during this. There's all these promos that show what everything Triple H has done to Orton. And people forget, Orton has beaten Triple H many times. Orton had, even though Orton didn't win at WrestleMania 25, people forget he won the next month at Extreme Rules in that 6-man tag. He won that title. He can beat Triple H. So I'm going with Orton. I think he's going to finally get that one notch under his Legend Killer title that he likes to claim for all these years now. So I'm going to go with Randy Orton.
Interesting. All right. Good brother, Chris. Who do you got?
I'm going to go with Randy Orton because I really love, well, those two had their rivalries in the past for the last few years. So Randy Orton really needs this win. Triple H really doesn't need it. And correction, it was actually Backlash of 2009, not Entertainment Rules 2009. But I digress. But still,
Yeah.
Randy needs this win. Triple H can still be the NXT daddy, as usual.
Famous Triple H. Thank God for NXT. Okay, so here's the way I think about this. So this is what their third Blood Money show, right? And Triple H, he won the last one in tag match. Randy Orton, he's still going to be around partly on SmackDown Live. I don't know when his contract's expiring, but I don't see him moving anytime. And Triple H, right, he still has his pride and joy, truly, I believe, which is NXT. This is the one match probably that I could lose the point on, but I am going to go against the grain and say Triple H wins.
Oh, good.
Because it wouldn't surprise me, because we know we got another Blood Money show later this year. He's involved in a match again. Maybe with Randy Orton in a multi-person match. Maybe they do the exact same thing. Control-C, Control-V. Wouldn't surprise me one bit. All right. And that leads us to our final match of the night. 20 years in the making, and 20 damn years too late. The Undertaker versus Goldberg. To think, when we were younger, and we watched WCW and WWF and WWE and both these men in their prime and the passion, etc., we were craving this match. And now it's like, you're just giving us this now when both men have A, already claimed their retirement, B, already have multiple surgeries, and C, it's just blood money because the prince owns this. Dance for me, puppets. So, whatever. Good brother Chris, who do you got?
I know the entrances is going to be more longer than the match, so I'm going to go with Undertaker.
All right. By the way, nice illustration of what Justin Rose did during All In with the makeup. All right, Undertaker. Yes, folks, it's makeup. Don't worry, he's fine, all right? Get your ass out of here. Never mind.
The match is going to be 10 minutes.
It's that. And it's always going to close. Well, I mean, it could close. It's got to close the show. Chris Mace, who do you got?
I'm going Goldberg. I think there's more of an upside with Goldberg winning because of everything going on with SmackDown moving to Fox. And my theory, if I'm right, and Lesnar catches it on Kofi Kingston, and all those rumors be true, I could see them bringing back Goldberg for another program with Lesnar. So I think there's more upside to Goldberg. He can pull off more realistic matches than Undertaker in the twilight of his career, and I love the Undertaker to death. And I could go against the grain because I know the whole WWE versus WCW dynamic where WCW guys always end up losing against WWE guys. But this time, I'm just going to say Goldberg and take a wild chance with it, but I think he's got it.
All right. So my thinking is this. It's The Undertaker. They're not going to have him lose because he's not going to retire or stop coming. And friggin' Vince convinced him, come back for me. Because that's why he didn't show up at StarCast. And even though he was a free man, he had his whole life ahead of him, and he did some stuff as his real person, Mark Calloway. He's back doing this. Did I get goosebumps during his entrance on Monday? Yes. Did I get the same thing on Tuesday? No. So with that, I'm just going to say Undertaker wins, and next time we'll see him, you know what it's going to be. Blood Money 4. All right. So let's see here. Well, I think that was a good. Oh, wait. We got one more match. Okay, what a cluster this is going to be. So here's what I suggest we do. I don't know what Noti Q is going to do. I guarantee it's probably going to be one, if not two. Let's really try and have some fun with this and try and liven ourselves up and hope for something entertaining, if applicable. Highly unlikely in all likelihood. There's the man over the top rope, not Royal Rumble, over the top rope, Battle Royale. What could possibly go wrong here? So they have, 100 workers, give or take, already between the SmackDown Live and the Raw roster and NXT. And we're probably going to see some people we haven't seen since last Blood Money, like Dave Mathis, for example. But last time, the person that won the big match was Braun Strowman. He got a trophy, weird green belt. That green belt hasn't showed up since. Wouldn't be surprised if he ate it or shredded it or lawnmowered it. Don't know. We already know what happened to that trophy. It got destroyed in a spear. I wonder what they're going to get this time, a belt or a trophy, because you can't point at something that's, offensive, like wearing open-toed shoes, like wearing shoes. But anyway, 50-man over the top of Battle Royale. I don't even know where to begin with this nonsense. So, Chris Mace, I'm going to let you have fun with this. Give me some ideas of what surprise you think we might see, and give me your top 3 picks to actually win this.
Oh, Lord. I have no idea who could come in there and surprise. I could see let's see here. I'll say Diesel because, like I said, Kevin Nash can still perform to some degree. Let's see here. Well, you can see Double J, Jeff Jarrett. That wouldn't surprise me. Like I said, I don't see any really big, huge name that hasn't been there in a while that's going to show up because a lot of people are against going to the show in the first place. That's why we have a lot of main roster guys that are big names that are not going.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, but like I said, they'll just do some basic just surprises. Everybody's like, ooh, ah, because like I said, it seems like they all want the old stars from the past, and some of them passed away, so they had to come up with generic ripoffs to try to pass it last time.
I can't believe that Yokozuna thing worked.
Yeah, I can't either. But the three people I'd go with winning would be Samoa Joe.
What's your top and your secondary and your third? Basically like pole position.
Samoa Joe, because he doesn't have a U.S. title match, so I'd go Samoa Joe to be the primary. Secondary, oh, God, Mustafa Ali. Yes, we'll use his first name because he has a first name.
Thank you.
And third, I was going out of the limb, say Cedric Alexander.
Oh, now that would be interesting, actually, if it came down to those two, even though it's the wrong place to showcase their talent. But I digress. All right, Chris, good brother Chris, you are by far one of the most entertaining people I know. So please, entertain this for me. Who are your top three? What surprises do you expect to see?
I'll go with some surprises, and I'll have my three picks. We're going to see Hornswoggle, because you know Vince loves midgets. Heck, you might never know. We might see Kevin Dunn making his debut on camera. Oh, Vince, it would really be an honor to be in the 50-man Royal Rumble. I really want that trophy. Let's see, who else? Let's see, Jeff Jarrett will make an appearance. We might see Road Dogg. We might see X-Pac. Man, it'll be some weird surprises, you know.
Yeah.
Because the blood money is on the line for this. The blood of the trophy.
That should be the freaking prize. Just money covered in blood or in a red briefcase.
Oh, pretty much. Oh, my hands are bleeding. Okay. Okay. My picks. Drew McIntyre is my first. Mustafa Ali is my second. Yes, Gooms, Mustafa Ali. And my third pick, Buddy Murphy.
Buddy Murphy. Yeah, the guy
that's kept secret.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that says, hey, I'll fight you, Aleister Black, and we still don't know what he's doing. And we also know he's not going because of reason.
Yep.
Okay. Well, you guys definitely gave a lot of food for thought. All right, so let's see. Last time they did a 50-man, blah, 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 blah. Daniel Bryan with the furthest and risked his own health for this check. But in the end, you got guys like Chris Jericho that were in there, and Braun Strowman, and even Baron Corbin. Okay, so if I were to pick three to win, because as far as surprises go, you basically covered everything I could possibly imagine. Worse and semi-normal. Jeez. Crapola. You know what? I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say, because maybe they did plan something for him based on the fact he's not from there, but they can try and pull that off. I'm going to say Mustafa Ali is going to actually win this thing, and just in case there is another pick, I mean, heck, Braun Strowman won the first thing, right? Who says that people who already compete on this show is not going to be in this thing? I'm just going to go with Braun Strowman. And as far as my third, damn, that's a hard one. Y'all pick cruiserweights because that makes the most sense. But then they're talking about NXT call-ups, rumor, and afraid that don't happen. The heck with it. Bobby Lashley, fuck it. Since he's already going to lose earlier, maybe he can actually win this and think that he's actually relevant. And then speak in third person. Bobby Lashley won the 50 over the top rope Battle Royal. Bobby Lashley deserves a championship opportunity. What the hell, you a freaking caveman? All right, well, I think that about concludes this uncensored, very not good for children, R-rated, scripture subjectable humor / prediction-based video on WWE Super Showdown, a.k.a. Sweet Solid Money 3, a.k.a. Blood Money 3, emanating from
Country redacted.
I digress. If y'all enjoy this shit, good on you. I'm not watching this shit. Thank God I'll be outside working. But with that being said, good brother Chris and Chris Mays, thank you so much for joining me on this. So let's just go right around the horn and talk about ourselves for a moment, where people can troll us, rage against us, or try and talk to us if they dare wish to. Good brother Chris, I will start with you. Where can people find you and what would you like to promote?
I have Facebook, Christopher Willis, Instagram, Chris J. Willis 86. I have a Facebook group called AEW Nation. We just hit 3,800 today.
Congratulations.
Yes,
Congratulations.
we are right before Double or Nothing, we're just hitting new members left and right, man. We are adding members like crazy.
That's because it's like a shining light.
Yep, and that's pretty much it I can plug, man.
All right, appreciate it. And of course, family man Chris Mace. Anything you want to plug, where can people find you?
You can follow me on Facebook at Chris Robert Mace. You can support the Simple Man Noah Foster channel here. You can support Aftermatch Wrestling, support NoDQ.com, support Cindy and Owen James and all the hard work they do. Just support all the hard work we all put into doing this stuff. And pretty much, like you would say, simple as that.
So there you go. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for indulging us. Thank you for dealing with us. You now know how we feel, and whether you all want to believe it or not, trust me, you feel the same sentiments. And again, he's just humoring, he's not bleeding. With that being said, if you want to know more about me, know this. I'm just a simple man and a lifelong fan of wrestling. Yes, wrestling, not sports entertainment. I'm not a sports entertainment enthusiast. Vince, what the hell is your Ryan team up to with that freaking bullshit? What the hell? You can't call a fan now? Sorry. Woo, going off topic. Anyway, if you want to follow me, rage against me, troll me, Virtue already does it. I'm Captain Mark now, for life, I guess. You can look me up on Twitter, nodq.com/Noah. It takes you to my Twitter page, and I'll talk to you anything wrestling, whether you like my opinion or not. And also, if you want to follow more stuff here, but also more tame stuff here, that's basically wrestling predictions and retrospectives, and of course, my weekly series, Two for Life Marriage. Follow my simple YouTube channel here, youtube.com/Noah/NoahFox210. And stay tuned because these guys will be back with me and hopefully the lovely Cindy G. She's not sensitive, respect her. She will be back too, allegedly, on the next episode of Two for Life Marriage, which we will record this Friday after this blood money is over. And also stay tuned because No DQ, we will also be doing predictions for a real wrestling show, New Japan Pro Wrestling Dominion, where Kazuchika Okada will face the GOAT, Chris Jericho. I'm sure Virtue at least appreciates that name. But also, I like to close with this. Support your wrestling outlets big and small. Let's keep growing the best community together. Simple as that. And if you haven't figured out by now, support No DQ. Go buy a shirt, nodq.com/shirts. Follow nodq.com here and with No DQ. Follow on all your social media platforms. Follow everybody in No DQ. We're all about wrestling. Whether we take it seriously, whether we entertain ourselves or entertain you, that's up to you. Go make a friend. Go make an enemy. Go leave a comment somewhere, whether here on nodq.com official website. Yes, I am unhinged, and I am definitely in a mode tonight. Deal with it. Anyway, I don't have a shirt. Quit asking. Okay, I don't know when it's going to happen. I got 30-plus wrestling shirts already. I think I'm covered. Also, follow Aftermatch Wrestling. Follow What's NXT, NXT UK. They do a great job. They're a big molding factor and why we're all here to begin with and why we do this and put ourselves on camera and just be ourselves without the fear of judgment. Simple as that. And with that, I think I'm done here for now. I got prepared for going out of work for the next couple of days. So thankfully, will not be home to watch this live. I will be working. But the next time you see me and these guys and possibly Cindy, it'll be on Two Five Marriage again this Friday. And it will also be during our Dominion predictions. So with that, enjoy wrestling, not this shit. Enjoy wrestling. Enjoy life. Take care of your families. Share a laugh or two. Find some joy. Go enjoy some humor, whether it's this, Saturday Night Live, Alec Baldwin, or something else in between. I don't know what you all like. And until the next video, I hope you all have a wonderful night.
All right, have a good night, y'all.
And fuck you, Vince. Bye.